Good evening, all the viewers. Welcome to Kinrara Oval, home of cricket in Malaysia. Very exciting game. Malaysia versus Hong Kong. First game between Hong Kong and Malaysia T20 International Bilateral Series. With me live for commentary box, joining me Mr. Anil. Mr. Nilesh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kindara Oval for the live telecast for the first T20 International. This is a bilateral series, 5-match bilateral series. All T20 Internationals will be played at Kindara Oval, and we are covering the live feed right here from the commentary box.
Yes, Nilesh, it's an exciting game. Let's look at the toss first.
Yeah.
Tails.
Tails the call.
Oh, jauhnya.
Hits. Malaysia wins. For the best.
So Malaysia won the toss and elected to bat first. Exciting game, Nilesh.
Yeah.
So let's look at the team cards. Nilesh, take through our Malaysian team card.
So we start with the Malaysian team. We start with the playing 11. Start with Bhushan Save, Sharvin Muniandi, Syed Aziz Syed Mubarak, Virandip Singh, Mohammad Arif, Pawandeep Singh. We have the captain Ahmed Faiz, Aminuddin Ramli, Syazurul Izzat Idris, Mohammad Fitri Mohammad Sham, and Kizar Hayat. And the 12th man is Mohammad Nazril, and then we do have Mohammad Anwar as the 13th man, and 14th man is Devendra Mogan.
Yes, taking through the Hong Kong team list. Aizaz Khan, the skipper. Kinjit Shah, the vice captain. Nyazakat Khan. Ihsan Khan. Wicketkeeper Scott McKinney. Waqas Khan. Shahid Wasif. Harun Arshad. Ahmad Khan. Aftab Hussain. Hussein Khan. The three subs are Hassan Khan, Nasrullah Rana, and Waqas Barkat. So it will be interesting series. So Malaysia won the toss and elected to bat first.
Yeah, the home team is well aware of the conditions here at the Kindara Oval. They would like to take the first advantage of this night encounter. The cloudy scenes here, a bit overcast. We might see a bit of rain interruption, but all in all looks an exciting game ahead. We are just few minutes away from the start of the game.
Yep, it's looking good. The pitch looks slightly greener side from here.
Yep, looks a good track for the bowlers, but as we know, Kindara has been playing well for the batsmen as well. So we hope loads of runs and some good bowling. So it will be good contest between the bat and the ball.
Is there a slight drizzle falls down as soon as just before the game start? Welcome back to Kindara Oval. There was a delay start due to the small weather interruption. However, Nilesh, game to start. No over reduction.
Yep.
All 20 overs.
Yeah, seems good. The weather gods have kept away, and yes, a slight delay in the start, but fortunate, no overs to dodge. So we are playing a full 20 over games. We can see the players moving inside. The Malaysian opening batsman,
Virandip Singh and Bhushan Save.
Jersey number 23 is Virandip Singh. Jersey number 27 is Bhushan Save. Both these batsmen are really good batsmen, especially Virandip is in good form. He's a classic cricketer, while Bhushan loves to play the aggressive brand of cricket. Let's see how the innings fares well. So we are just few minutes away the start of the game. The Hong Kong opening bowler marking his run-up, jersey number 11, Mohammad Ejaz, the captain himself. Marking his run-up, we can see the field placements. It's an aggressive field all along. It's a 6-3 field. 3 on the leg, 6 on the offside.
Captain with the ball, Isis Khan. Start the proceedings for Hong Kong.
And some innovative field setup from the start of the match itself. You can see a deep mid wicket from the first ball itself and a third man. These two are the players outside the inner ring or the field restrictions, you can say. They have a definite plan for the batsman, it seems, but it's quite unusual to see from the first ball itself a deep mid wicket.
Yeah, Isis Khan has bowled well in the T20 one-day internationals and T20 internationals. He got some experience on his ranks. 30 games, 196 deliveries, 34 wickets to him. Best is 3 for 10. The first delivery from the very end.
That's a good ball onto the stumps. Virendeep plays to the onside towards the mid-on fielder. Well fielded there and no runs taken. So we start off the match with a dot ball.
Ball directed at the middle and leg stump.
Yusri, what you feel? What would be a good score on this track?
Usually about 170 plus should be the target they will be looking at. And let's see how the game starts. It all depends on the first 4 overs.
There's the second ball shot on the leg side. It's a wide. The keeper fumbles, but the fine leg fielder covers well. It's just a wide, and Malaysia is off with this single from the wide. Yes, I agree with you. Score of 170 plus would be ideal, and both the teams are edging to start off on a good note.
Very important series for Malaysia and Hong Kong.
Next ball coming up. Captain Ajaz Khan. Short ball played on the back foot. That's a beautiful back foot punch right between the point and the cover field, and that's the first boundary for the Malaysian innings. Excellent shot by the captain Virendeep Singh. He's off the mark with the boundary.
Just on the back foot, punches through the cover region, cover and point region for a boundary. Aziz Khan is trying to figure out the fielding positions. The wide delivery, he had a extra in swing which he couldn't control.
That's the next ball. Again a short ball on the pads, white called again. And the bowler is struggling a bit here to maintain his line. Probably this is just because we had a bit of rain, the outfield is a bit wet. The ball might be sweaty in his hands, so like we can see towels coming out from the fielders trying to help the bowler here.
Yep. Next delivery. Aziz Khan is looking at that middle and leg stump corridor.
I guess the bowler here is a bit concerned about offering any room to the batsman. So he's planning to tuck the batsman, keeping it onto the stumps. That's the reason we can see a deep mid-wicket fielder.
Or rather, he's in a deep square leg, more towards the deep square leg
Yeah.
for that shot, especially where he loves to play on the leg when it comes to the middle and leg stump.
Measured run up by the bowler. Smooth action. That's the next ball. Again a short ball coming in, slide coming in. Virendeep flicks to the leg side and the batsman take a single. Till the fielder fields the ball.
It's swung in too much for an appeal.
Yeah, it kicked just from outside the off stump. It just jacked back in. Virendeep was well alert of this delivery. Went onto the back foot, tucked it around the corner for a single. And we have Bhushan facing his first delivery.
Bobby.
He's an exciting player, aggressive player. He has his own game plan. Let's see how he fares about. There would be a bit of pressure on Bhushan.
The first international game, if I'm not mistaken.
First international game playing on the home turf in Malaysia. Again a short ball coming inside, and that's a misfield on the fine leg region. Again on the pads, Bhushan flicks it. Fine leg fielder misfields, but not much harm done there. The fielder was alert from the boundary, covered the ball. They steal a single here.
5 deliveries, 8 runs on the board.
This is a good start by Team Malaysia. Started off well. The bowler surely looks under pressure. He is still not able to find his rhythm. Next ball coming up. Again a short ball. Onto the 4th stump line. Virandeep defends well the point fielder. That's a dot ball to end the over.
Nilesh, that was the first delivery we saw just outside the stumps. Earlier he was looking at the middle and leg, almost all the deliveries targeting that area, and the first delivery on the off.
Yes, we could see the line kept on changing every ball. As I said earlier, the ball is being wet, the outfield is wet, struggling to grip the ball, and yes, some nerves coming around. We have the next bowler coming up. You can see a left arm seamer coming over the wicket. Bhushan on strike.
That will be Mohsin Khan. The comedian. First delivery.
Very good delivery. Started from off stump, a slight in swing, and the field tells you about the bowler. We have a deep fine leg, a deep square leg, where seemingly the bowler again here would like to tuck the batsman here. Not much room to offer. The first ball, really good ball. Slight in swing, and Bhushan cautiously played it back to the bowler. Second ball coming up. Nice run up. Easy action. Full ball. Bhushan drives to the cover, and that's a fabulous start by Bhushan in the second over.
Nilesh, that's a gift for Nilesh. For Bhushan.
A beautiful boundary. Bhushan loves the ball in his arc, and that's how he plays. He's waiting for the delivery within his zone. Beautiful cover drive, just leaning into the ball, driving it through the covers. Fabulous shot. Malaysia off to a good start. 12 runs already on the board. Only 8 balls bowled till now. Next ball coming up. Good ball on the stumps, coming back in. Bhushan plays well. That's a really good delivery. The bowler is trying to attack the stumps here, just looking for either a leg before wicket or a bolt. But Bhushan is well aware because he has already faced a couple of balls. Played cautiously.
And Nilesh, as per the cricket for Mohsin Khan's, this is supposed to be the first international game. He has played a couple of first-class games.
Again a short ball cut through the cover point region, and the fielder fields till the time Bhushan steals 2 runs away.
Didn't connect it well, but somehow 2 runs added to his score.
Yes, Bhushan was expecting a bit of pace onto that ball. The balls didn't come up to his expectations. That's the reason he could not time it well, but it was well in the gap.
Yep, it was slightly up in the air, but there was no fielder, no harm done. Right. Straight away there's a fielding change as well.
Again a full ball. Bhushan tries to blast it to the offside, could not connect it properly. Again a slight in swing from the bowler, taking the inner half of the bat.
Looks like bowler is time to time taking the pace off from the ball. It's very rarely to see in a first few overs you're reducing the pace.
Yes, and that too, as you mentioned, the bowler is playing his first international match. Looks a confident bowler. Again a short ball outside off stump. Bhushan was expecting the ball to come in, but it went through the arm. Very good over, good comeback by the bowler, jersey number 81.
That is Muhsin Khan. And the his first over, only 6 runs given. 2 overs, 14 for no loss, Malaysia.
We have seen a good battle from the first over itself, where the Malaysian batsman took the toll on the bowler, but the second over, the Hong Kong bowler came back strongly.
Malaysia, there's a bowling change straight away for the third over.
And the jersey number 9, we are looking for the vice captain, Kinchit Shah. Looks to be spinner.
Yep, off break.
Yeah.
Just need to see. Spinner brought in the third over, and Isis has replaced himself with the vice captain.
It seems Hong Kong is looking for an early breakthrough here. That's the reason they have got on to their vice captain. Looking for in the quest of wickets. We have a long on and a deep mid wicket. First ball round the wicket. Kieran Hoyks it straight
Long on this
to the long on fielder for a single. Was eyeing the cow corner, the gap between the long on and the deep mid wicket fielder. Could not connect it well, hit it straight to the fielder. Run taken. Bhushan on strike. Field still the same. The bowler here needs to be cautious. He has very little margin here. He's bowling into the power plays.
No, Bhushan, once he's get going, it will be a headache to all the fielders.
A short ball, a quicker one. Bhushan goes on to the back foot, could not connect it.
Like Bhushan taking his own time to settle in.
Next ball coming up. Then a short ball, quicker one. Bhushan tries to hit it on the leg side, hits it to the front mid wicket fielder. No run there, 2 dot balls in a row.
Look like the balls are his likings.
Very well bowled again in the air. First bounce, the mid off fielder. Bhushan taking his time, but at the same time he's looking for his opportunities to score the boundaries. The bowler is mixing up well his pace, line, his length. Still managed to keep Bhushan quiet.
See the 3 shots he played to 3 different fielders. Trying different shots, didn't connect it yet.
Ball coming up. Full ball, Bhushan tries to hit it in the air, and the cover fielder takes the catch. The first wicket is gone, and Malaysia has lost its first wicket. Bhushan unfortunately gets out. Ball across. Bhushan was expecting the ball to come in. The ball didn't come in. It went through the arm, took the outside edge. In the air, good catch taken by the cover fielder, and the first breakthrough for Hong Kong.
We're struggling a bit. However, Bhushan departs after scoring 7 runs of 11 deliveries, and the new batsman walks in, Faiz Noor, the skipper of Malaysian national side. Noor.
The tactical move from the Hong Kong captain really pays him off well. Vice captain gets the first breakthrough. The dangerous batsman Bhushan gets him out early. And we are looking at the score. It's 15 for the loss of 1 wicket. 1 ball to go in the third over.
Looks like they have done some homework. They managed to keep these batsmen silent.
As we said, both the teams trying to take the early advantage.
Final lead of the third over.
Well defended back to the bowler. Very good over.
Just
a single and the most crucial wicket. The breakthrough for Hong Kong. So 3 overs. The score reads as 15 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Khan taking the ball on the fine to continue.
Yeah, he had been very good in his last over, mixing up really well. We saw majority of the balls coming in, and the one which left got the batsman trouble.
Faiz Noor, 10 T20 internationals, 202 runs, 45 the highest score.
He's an experienced campaigner. He has been into such situation earlier also.
Average is 22.44, but as we know, the local arena is a far more better player.
Keeper has come up now. And a very good shot. Just open the face of the bat. A full toss from the bowler. Just open the face of the bat. Utilize the infield restrictions. Just missed between the third man and the gully fielder. And that's a boundary.
What a way to open the account with a boundary. Confidence booster for that.
Yes.
Just away from the third man and the backward point fielder.
Pressure tilts away back. And it's even Stevens still now. Next ball on the stumps. Defended well back to the cover. Fielder. A very compact player, Faiz Noor. A very experienced campaigner. Both the T20 International and the 50 overs format.
19 for 1. Fourth over of the game. There was a slight delay of the game due to the drizzle. Pass by.
Next delivery on the off, full delivery. Guys, plays it well into the hands of the fielder. Defended well.
Still have the full quarter of the game.
Surprised with the move that the keeper is standing up.
Yep.
It shows that this bowler Mohsin Khan is very good with his change of pace. He doesn't like the batsman to come out of his blocks. That's the reason the keeper is up. Bowling stump to stump line. A very good bowling again. Played off the back foot. Straight to the short third man fielder. Again a dot ball. Bowler has really come back well after conceding a boundary of the first ball of the over.
They have done that. Well, couple of boundaries early as well. They came back very strongly. They given one or two loose deliveries.
Delivery on the stumps, driven to the cover fielder. Again a dot delivery. Very good bowling here by Mohsin Khan. Is bowling to his field. Is mixing up. The batsman is not sure which way the ball is moving. He's changing his pace. We can see Hong Kong players are coming up with a good plan for power play conditions here.
Yep. Usually, these batsmen loves to take on the bowlers. I think within the first 6 overs.
Again a good delivery. Guys, flicks it to the leg side. Fielder from square leg runs in. Restricts it to only a single.
Look at that.
That's the end of the over. It's only 5 runs of this over. Score reads as 20 for the loss of 1 wicket after 4 overs. Usually looking at the pitch till now and the outfield conditions, where the bowlers are struggling a bit. I feel a score of 150, 160 odd. We are fighting total here on this wicket.
Yes, it looks like the turf has reduced a bit. Is it because of that the slight drizzle that it got just before the game start, before the covers came in?
Maybe yes, but this is a lightning quick outfield.
Yes.
You never know. One batsman sets up and you have loads of runs here. The vice captain comes again. A short ball on the offside. Bit of miscommunication here. They started for a run, then they stopped.
Virandeep initially he charged, so Faiz responded as good that Virandeep immediately said no and sent him back. If not, there would have been one more batsman walks into the pavilion.
Vice captain is really rushing through his over. Kinchit Shah really rushing through his over very fast. not allowing the batsman to settle, look around the field.
He did the same thing with Bhushan, and as a result, he took his wicket as well.
That's a good delivery. Round the wicket, the batsman expected the ball to come in. It went on with the arm. Last minute, Faiz had to change his shot. He defended. Again, a dot ball in the power play overs. This is turning out to be a very good over again for Hong Kong. Again, a short ball on the pads. Faiz trying to flick, could not time it properly. Straight to the short square leg fielder. Again, a dot ball. It's a very good over by Kinchit Shah. He's really bowling well here, not allowing the batsman to settle.
Nilesh Kinchit has bowled the 9 consecutive dot delivery.
Again, a short ball played well off the back foot. Streaky run here, completed well, and Virendeep is safe here. Finally, they managed to steal a single here. But Kinchit is really bowling well. He's mixing up.
1.5 overs, 2 runs for 1 wicket.
He's really stifled the batsman here.
Tested the batsman.
Oh,
Dancing
Virendeep
down.
comes down the blocks, but the bowler was very smart to spot it. Just bowl a short delivery, a quicker one. Virendeep had no other option rather than to defend it back to the bowler. That's the end of the over. Only 1 run of it. Score reads as 21 for the loss of 1 after 5 overs. It's really good bowling effort from Hong Kong till now. Apart from the first over, they have really come back well.
But Kinchit was the man who was drew back the Malaysia. They were starting well. You can say it's a decent start.
Yes.
First over 8 runs, second over 6 runs, so 14 was there. End of 2 overs. After that, Kinchit came to the third over, gave 1 run, took a wicket, and then even the last over just gave in a 1 run. So 2 overs, 2 runs, 1 wicket. He hold the Malaysia so far. Malaysia back.
Change of plan here again by Hong Kong. We have a change in bowling. Ehsan Khan.
Ehsan Khan, then other
Spinner coming up.
Yeah, off break.
There he goes. Right arm over the wicket. Defended well off the back foot by Faiz.
The ball is keeping slightly low. So King has played 15 matches, 29 wickets.
Looks to be an experienced campaigner. A full delivery. Faiz tried to drive it past the bowler. Could not get the timing proper. It's straight to the cover field. The bowlers here are really rushing through their overs very well. Pressure is building up on Malaysia. Next delivery, a short ball, very well played by Faiz. There was a bit of pace on the delivery. Faiz really used the pace, opened the face of the bat, and very streakily the ball runs to the third man region for a boundary.
I love the space.
That will be a bit of relief to Malaysia.
Hasn't given any room for players start as they like.
Excellent delivery again on the stumps. Back to the boot. Runs over. That was a full delivery on the pads. Sweep shot comes out from Faiz and he really hammers it between the fine leg and the square leg fielder. Again, boundary, the second boundary of this over. Malaysia slowly crawling back in this game. Score moving at a good rate this over.
Yeah, Faiz Noor in a good form these days. Couple of local games he has played. Good 50 plus runs. All the games he played. The last game was about 30 or 40.
Full delivery, driven it back to the bowler.
40.
That's the end of the over. 8 runs of the over.
Yep. In 6 overs, 29 runs for loss of 1 wicket. There's a change of combox. Zulaimi will be replacing.
Yusri. Hi Nilesh, how are you?
Fine, Zulemi. Really had a good contest here in the power play so far, and both the teams knocking a few punches each other, evenly poised at this moment. But Hong Kong has a slight edge above Malaysia here. They have restricted Malaysia to a score of 29. They've taken the crucial wicket of Bhushan, but Malaysia at the same time rolled back. Ahmed Faiz really looking well there. Virendip is still there to support him.
And Malaysian current run rate is restricted to below 5 runs per over. Even though Ahmad Faiz managed to get a few big runs in the previous over. Now we are in over number 7.
Changing the bowling, jersey number 94 comes up. Aftab Hussain, the left arm spinner, left arm orthodox, bowling round the wicket. Virendip Singh.
Aftab Hussain bowling to Virendip Singh. For no run in the first delivery. Virendip partner with Ahmad Faiz on the center pitch now for Malaysia. Aftab Hussain.
Virendip hasn't faced many deliveries so far.
Delivery by Aftab Hussain, forcing Virendip to be on the back foot. Fence the delivery for no run.
It comes out of the block, hits it straight down the ground. A really good shot, and that's a straight 6.
And that's a straight 6 by Virendip Singh.
Is looking to capitalize on the new bowler. Came out of the block couple of times. When he gets the opportunity, he steps out, hits it straight down the ground, just below the side screen. A beautiful shot by Virendip. Really hammered it well.
6. Malaysia is building up the innings after the early loss of Bhushan in the second over.
All discussion between the Hong Kong players. They are well aware about the strength of Virendip. Want to get back. Likely to keep him quiet. A short delivery. Quicker one. Virendip flicks it down. Deep mid wicket for a single.
That's a sensible batting by Virendip for a single.
Score moves on to 36 for the loss of 1 wicket. We have 7th over in progress. Field is fully spread up. We have 5 fielders outside, only 4 inside the ring. As per the field restriction,
Ahmad Faiz facing Aftab Hussain. The fifth delivery. Take it for another single for Malaysia.
bowler looks under pressure, trying to bowl latter deliveries. He doesn't want to give air to the ball. Virendip again comes out of his blocks. Not get the room he wanted. He's straight to the cover fielder. That's a dot ball to end the over.
Aftab Hussain end the over with a dot ball for Hong Kong. 37 for 1 after the completion of a 7 over in the match between Malaysia and Hong Kong in the first T20 International Hong Kong Tour of Malaysia.
Malaysian team has really come back well in the last 2 overs. Really building a small partnership here. They would like to continue it for the next few overs. Maybe for 12 overs they can capitalize. Same time, Hong Kong is looking for 1 more wicket here. Trying to build some more pressure here.
It's very crucial for Malaysia's batsmen to build up the inning from now on up all the way until the 12 overs to build or to prepare a platform for the big shots that's normally coming in after the 15 to 20th over. They need to keep wickets to keep the ground running. Give a good fight to Hong Kong.
Hassan Khan starts the next over. First ball comes. Faiz had different ideas. Made himself a bit of room on the offside. Stepped away from the wickets. Hits it through the cover point region. Hong Kong team had region guarded well. They have a deep point there. A single.
Footwork by Ahmad Faiz for a single. Moving body, give him rooms to cut the ball for a single now. Virandip Singh, no runs.
We have an update here. There are overall 5 debutants in this match. 3 for Malaysia, 2 for Hong Kong. For Malaysia, it was Bhushan Savek, Khizar Hayat and Devendra Morgan. While for Hong Kong, it was Hamid Khan and Mohsin Khan. So both the teams taking a bit of confidence on the new players, trying out some new things.
Sun Han now bowling for Hong Kong in the 8th over. Facing the delivery is Ahmad Faiz.
Oh, that's a poor delivery on the pads. Faiz was quick to spot it as he did in the previous over of Ehsan. Again, he rocks back, pulls it behind the square. Powerful shot, goes straight to the boundary.
Bad delivery punished by Ahmad Faiz for another 4 runs for Malaysia, taking the score to 43 for 1. We are still in the 8th over. 2 balls remaining.
It is lightning quick here. Very difficult to contain the batsman once it goes through the inner ring. Very good placement here by Faiz. The cover point region for a quick single. Score is really moving on well. It's 44 for the loss of 1 wicket. We are in the 8th over. 1 ball remaining from Ehsan Khan.
That's a 4 from Virandip Singh. The second last delivery in this over, or the last delivery in the 8th over was punished, slightly short, and was punished by Virandip Singh for another 4 runs. 48 for 1. 8 overs completed. Virandip and Ahmad Faiz is looking to build a good partnership for Malaysia.
Seems Virandip was eyeing for this particular delivery. He just waited for the ball in his slot. He just whacked it on the leg side. We can say it's a powerful sweep shot, an aerial sweep shot right between the gap. He again picks up his 1 more boundary in this over. Ehsan Khan till now has conceded 2 boundaries in each of his 2 overs. Bit expensive here, 2 overs for 19 till now.
It's a good sign for Ahmad Faiz and Virandip Singh. Both are now striking more than 100%.
Hussain, the left arm spinner, comes back. First ball onto the pads, flicked well by Ahmad.
Sensible batting by Ahmad Faiz. Flick the leg side for a single.
These 2 gentlemen are really playing well here. They're stealing the singles, dealing in boundaries once in every over since the 5th over. Score has moved to 49 for 1. We are into the 9th over. Good ball on stumps by Aftab Hussain. Driven straight back to the mid-on region by Virandip. Single taken. Hong Kong is really struggling here for the breakthrough here. Oh, that's a good delivery there. Faiz was looking to make some room on the offside. He moved away from the stumps. The bowler was quick to spot it. He just darted a ball outside the off stump. Faiz failed to connect the ball. It's a dot delivery. 50 up for Team Malaysia here.
3 runs now scored by Malaysia. The loss of 1 wicket. It's another dot ball from Aftab Hussain. Delivery to Ahmad Faiz. The 9th over of the first inning between Malaysia and Hong Kong. Malaysia won the toss and elected to bat. And they are now scoring 50 for the loss of 1 wicket in the 9th over.
This is a really smart cricketer. He's trying to make some room, trying to disturb the rhythm of the bowlers. He's playing with the field. Once in a while he tries that sweep shot or up above the cover. He's trying to make some room. Field is changing and the bowler is kept guessing here. It's good battle going on in between. And that's a short ball from the bowler. Faiz rocks back, cuts it to the point region, runs back for the second run. It's a really good shot. The fielder was alert there at the deep cover region. 2 runs taken. That's the end of the over.
2 runs from Ahmad Faiz to end over number 9. Very well executed. A cut shot from Aftab Hussain delivery. Aftab Hussain, after 2 over with economy rate of 6, conceded 12 runs. Malaysia 52 for 1.
As expected, Ehsan Khan was a bit expensive in his 2 overs, went for 19 runs. There is change in the bowling here.
Harun Arshad coming in to bowl for Hong Kong, player number 77. Placing Ehsan.
Medium pace bowler, marking his run up, right arm medium pace bowler. Virandeep is on strike. We have a widespread field here. We have a deep third man, we have a deep cover, we have a long on, deep mid wicket and deep fine leg. Seems that the bowler will be targeting the stumps, giving no room to the batsman here. Good run up, smooth action and a very good ball. Short ball played really very well by Virandeep. Almost a 6, but it's a boundary.
1 bounce for 4 runs from Virandeep Singh. Short delivery bowled by Harun Arshad. Punish.
Harun was trying to tuck the batsman here. A short delivery. No trouble for Virandeep Singh. He's a tall batsman. Very well swiveled back on the back foot. Pulled it behind the square leg fielder. And the bowler concedes the boundary of the first ball of his spell. Really, he will be under pressure here now. Coming on to bowl his second ball. Oh, that's a good delivery. Short ball, just slight inward movement. Virandeep plays back to the long on fielder for a single.
Another 1 run for Malaysia from Virandeep Singh. A better delivery from Harun Arshad. Virandeep Singh. And nevertheless, Virandeep managed. Drive the ball on side for a single.
The next ball coming up on the off, and Faiz, as he's known for, makes some room, tries to pepper the offside field. The backward point fielder just gets his hand in between. Saves certainly on the 2 runs, only single run taken.
Ahmad Faiz, another single for Ahmad Faiz from the 3rd delivery in the 10th over.
36 runs conceded in 3 deliveries. Bowler would be under pressure. Like to finish well. Virandeep would like to take the advantage. Short ball. Trying to pull it to the deep mid wicket. It sits straight down the ground. Seems that the batsman was hurried on the ball.
Virandeep mistimed the shot just now, but he was fortunate enough to get 1 run from that delivery. Now Ahmad Faiz facing Harun Arshad.
Seems Virandeep got into an entangle feet last delivery. A bit of concern, but is continuing. Again a short delivery, really good delivery. A short ball. The batsman thought the ball will continue to come in. After pitching, it just went off the seam. Really good delivery. Faiz was still looking to make some room to pepper the offside field. Could not connect it. Very lucky miss here.
That's a very good delivery by Harun Arshad. The 5th delivery of the 10th over. Short delivery, he just missed the stump. However, now Ahmad Faiz managed to score 4 more runs from the last delivery of the 10th over.
That's again a good over for Team Malaysia. 2 boundaries taken from this over. Harun Ashad was bowling well. He had a couple of good short balls. So both the batsmen, they hit a couple of boundaries, a few singles here and there, and the score moves on to 63 for the loss of 1 wicket. I can see the stats here. Last 5 overs have yielded 42 runs. This shows how good Team Malaysia had been in building this partnership. That's the end of 10 overs. Change in the commentary box, and Yusri will be back here along with Zulma.
Malaysia managed to up the current run rate by almost 2 runs per over now, at around 6.3 runs per over at the end of the 10th over. Very fruitful period for Malaysia since the 7th over, and now they are looking to continue the performance with Virandip and Faiz still on the center pitch. Getting ready is player number 94, Aftab Hussain, to continue in the 11th over. Welcome back, Yusri.
Thank you, Zul. Thank you, Nilesh. We had good last 5 overs, 42 runs coming in that 5 overs. And Virandeep 25 of 20 and Faiz Noor 29 of 29. Straight down! Will that be carried? Yes, it's gone! Oh, long off for a 6.
Another 6 from Virandip Singh from Aftab Hussain delivery.
Virandip Singh took his time to settle in and has paid him well so far.
Yep, he is now on 31 runs of 21 delivery with 3 fours and 2 sixes at 147.61. That's the strike rate for Virandip Singh.
Not to forget that at the moment that Bhushan got out, Virandip was slightly in a concerned situation where we were like Malaysia was 21 runs for 1 wicket in 5 overs. Straight down, long on fielder comes in, collects it, taken an easy single by Virandip. Yeah, talking about it, so Virandip was slightly struggling a bit, trying to take off the bowlers. It wasn't that as they liked. They planned, I think so. Then, but Faiz Noor straight away took the pressure off.
Yep.
Couple of nice shots.
I think the initial plan was for Bhushan to be aggressive.
Late cut. That's ball races to the boundary.
That's 4 runs. That's a boundary for Ahmad Faiz.
As Faiz Noor has played a splendid innings so far, taking his time, not hesitant to take those calculated risk once in a while. Whenever the ball is away from the wicket.
I think the initial plan for Malaysia was for Bhushan to attack Hong Kong bowlers, and for Virandip just to anchor the inning or the partnership. That's why we can see Virandip was a little bit struggling, but he's not. He's just giving rooms for Bhushan. However, Bhushan after 11 delivery.
Azul, you see the last delivery.
Yep.
Come back to that later. Play and a miss. Yeah, the Faiz Noor played straight down. Bowler tried to collect the ball and put the batsman and bowler was on the floor. It was a good sportsmanship. Both of them took hands. They knew that it was not entirely their mistake as well. Sometimes this kind of situation becomes a argy-bargy situations.
Yes.
Anyway, there's 2 runs coming in that delivery, and very good over for Malaysia. 13 runs coming in that over. 76 for 1, and this partnership has gone for 61 runs.
Yes, a very good partnership, and I can see a good improvement shown by Virandip, especially in terms of running between the wickets. Previously he was very laid back, with his running between the wicket. But in today's match, we can see that he's forcing himself to
Yeah,
take not just a single, but try to take more than that.
like the coaches has worked with him on those running between the wicket, because as you know, Faiz Noor is a very agile and very quick running between the wickets, especially in 50 over format. He loves to take double and singles in the beginning, not going
Yep.
for big shots initial part of the innings, and then later of the innings he goes all over. Oh, that's gone! Completely missed judge by Virandip Singh. Virandip departs after scoring 32 of 23 deliveries, 3 boundaries and 2 sixes into his account.
Aizaz Khan
Aizaz Khan, the skipper,
managed to take Virandip out. A clean bowl by Aizaz Khan. Virandip departs with 32 runs from 23 delivery. Not a bad performance by Virandip in this first inning.
yep, what a reply back by Hong Kong. They're trying to come back into this game with a wicket.
Not too bad. Player number 7 for Malaysia now coming in. Said
Said
Aziz,
Aziz.
Said Mubarak.
Yes.
But from the commentary box, we can see now heavy drizzles in Kinrara ovals.
Yes, it's unfortunate. There's another interruption coming in. Yes, Said Aziz, the how fast he came, he's running back again.
It looks like we're gonna take a break before the match continue.
Yes, this time it looks like more heavy rain rather than a drizzle we had just before the game start.
Yes,
And that was a good start in this series.
76 for 2.
Yep.
We are in the midst of the 12 overs.
Yep, let's look at the summary of the game so far. Malaysia won the toss, elected to bat first. End of over number 11.1 rather. Malaysia lost 2 wickets for 76 runs. There was a good partnership for the second wicket. 61 runs partnership in 49 deliveries. And that's mainly due to Faiz Noor and Virandip Singh. Skipper Faiz Noor, unbeaten 35 of 33 deliveries, and the vice captain of Malaysian side Virandip Singh, 32 of 23. And Bhushan saved, the other batsman got out, 7 runs in 11 deliveries. And bowling Kinchit Shah, 2 overs, 2 runs for 1 wicket. What do you talk about that over 2 overs, Zul?
It was absolutely excellent performance by Kinchit Shah.
And Musin Khan, 1.1. So Isaac Khan. Oh, is that 8 for 1? Isaac Khan and Musin Khan, 11 runs in 2 overs. And it's a heavy downpour. But as we know, Kinrara Oval, it's dry out faster. So stay tuned. We'll be get some news as soon as there's a official call. Probably if the rain stops in another 5 to 10 minutes time, we can start in a game in half an hour's time, as per the previous our experiences in the past.
Looking at the situation now, we are going to take around 30 to 45 minutes break.
Let's see what the umpire's calls are. And good news is rain has reduced. Rain has reduced.
But it may take some time
Yes,
for the drizzle.
yes, the drizzle is still coming on, and surely the outfield will be wet due to that downpour for about 2 to 3 minutes. And the Usually, match officials will be take a look, and they take until they take a call. We will take a break from the combox.
Yep, we'll take a break and we'll commence as soon as we get the news or the update from the match official.
Yeah, until then, stay tuned, and we'll be back soon from Kinrara Oval, home of cricket in Malaysia. Well, come back to Kinrara Oval, and after interruption, game start to begin. Zul, yes, after 11.1 overs, there was a down for 76 for 2, and overs are reduced to 18 overs this game.
Yes.
And game 2, let's there will be a recalculation of the innings, and let's see. It will be interesting how they're gonna go from here.
Yep, there's only less than 7 overs remaining. I
Yes.
believe that both batsmen for Malaysia would go for a big hit. Maybe after Said Aziz settled down in 1 or 2 overs time. There's not much time for him to settle down.
Yeah, what will be the target they will be looking at? Looking at the pitch, I guess if they score about 130, and anyway there will be a Duckworth Lewis calculation comes in, and it will be the target score will be increasing as well.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to push the total to around 140. That would be on the safe side for Malaysia to defend, and taking into consideration that the weather and try to keep the wickets. Yeah, Malaysia just lost 2 wickets. Virandip Singh out for 32 of 23 deliveries, and Bhushan Save 7 runs from 11th delivery.
Yes, Ahmed Faiz Noor, the skipper of the Malaysian national squad team, unbeaten 35 of 33 at the end of the pitch, and the 2 umpires are ready to start the game. Kalidas and Mr. Dinesh.
Aizaz to continue.
A miss by Said Aziz.
That's a miss by Said Aziz on the first delivery. Faced by Said Aziz. We are in the 12th over of the inning. Match reduced to 18 overs.
Said Aziz 14 games, 415 runs to his account, high score of 87 runs, average 34.58. Most probably they will be looking at the strike rate 139. Good hitter. The ball. Next delivery away from the fielder. There's a sweeper cover. Fielder comes in, collects it. Just a 1 run. Said Aziz has slipped on the non-striker's end. Faiz Noor is interested for a double second run, and unfortunately Said Aziz was nowhere. He has slipped on the other end. So just a single.
It's interesting to see the track with more greens
Yep.
than normal. So we are expecting a high score in this inning or in this match. So 120, 130 is not gonna be enough. Ahmad Faiz and Said Aziz will try to stretch Malaysia in total to around 140 to 150 run. Be comfortable defending in the second inning.
Yeah, even though Faiz Noor has scored unbeaten 36, there was a interruption came in. So when you have an interruption and coming back again to the middle, it looks more of a new innings you're starting back again. Not, it doesn't matter what you have performed so far in this innings.
Yep. It's a new inning altogether again. However, with the only 6 or 7 overs remaining, they need to be quick and to ramp up fast.
Yet another quick single for a run out there. Noor is so quick in between the wickets, as we know. Generally, he's a fast runner. 3 runs coming in so far in this over, and most importantly, the Virandip Singh's wicket just before that rain interruption.
Yep.
the how it will impact to Hong Kong as well. That wicket just before the rain, Virandeep going so well, 32 runs.
Wicket as well as rain has helped Hong Kong a little bit here. In terms of slowing down the momentum for the Malaysian batsmen.
Now, Malaysian batsmen putting the pressure on the fielders, nudging here and there and taking quick singles. Said Aziz as well, responding so well. His keeper.
That's the end of the 12 overs. 80 runs for 2 wickets lost by Malaysia. Ahmad Faiz still standing strong on the center pitch, anchoring a Malaysian innings with 37 runs of 35 delivery.
Malaysia end of over number 12, 80 for 2. And there will be a bowling restriction as well, since the overs are reduced to 18 overs. There will be only maximum of 3 bowlers can bowl 4 overs. So it will be interesting who are the 3 bowlers going to bowl the 4 overs and rest. So yes, Aftab Hussain will be the one of them who going to complete 4 overs. He is bowling his final over now. So far 3 overs, 25 runs.
Final over for Aftab.
He went off for 13 runs that previous over just before the interruption. That's cut away. Will that be cut over from the sweeper cover region fielder? Yes, he comes and stops near the boundary of deep point region. 2 runs for Faiz Noor.
Run for Faiz Noor. Aftab Hussain, economy of 8.52. However, with 8 dots of 3.1 over. Bad for him. Bad statistic.
Let's straight to the long off fielder, taking a single. Right to Said Aziz. Looks like the both batsmen has decided to take a little time in the middle, a couple of overs, then go for it.
No time for them to settle down. They need to keep the board running. Said Aziz and Ahmad Faiz.
If not, Faiz Noor was in a hot gear just before the rain interrupted. So about 45 runs the last 5 overs, loss of 1 wicket. Continues from the pavilion end. Down, played up easily. There's no field. Take that. Will that be carried? Yes, it's gone for a 4. Ball wins the race. 3 fielders coming to stop that. One in the deep.
That's a boundary from Said Aziz behind the square leg region. Behind point is the lefty or the left-handed batsman.
Probably the news is to take the risk for Said Aziz, as he loves to go after the bowlers. Looking at the Malaysian batting lineup, there's a strong batting lineup until the end, so they won't worried about much about the batting lineup, rather than scoring a little more higher. Especially that after the Bhushan's wicket, there was a little slow down there, then came back strongly by Malaysia. There's the mid-wicket region looking for a second. The fielder there, bowler himself running and stopped, realizing the 2 fielders in the leg side of Said Aziz was a deep square leg and a deep mid-wicket. It was an easy 2, and meanwhile the bowler himself ran and cut it off. Surely he cut off 1 run there. Nevertheless, 8 runs coming in 4 balls. Zul?
8 runs. bad score. That's what Malaysia needs right now, or at least increase the current run rate at around 6.94.
Very good delivery by Aftab. Fox Faiz Noor with a loopy delivery. Faiz Noor looked for a full toss, but it just dragged down like a yoker. That's straight down to the long on. The catch was taken by number 75, Niyazakat Khan.
It's a full toss hit by Snow, just as far as the long on. He's out for 40 of 38 delivery. At the end of the inning for Malaysian skipper Ahmad Faisno.
Nizakat Khan is the fielder who took the catch in the deep, or rather long on.
Now this is interesting. Minuddin Ramli now walking onto the center pitch, pair with Said Aziz, big hitter Aminuddin.
Yes, since the overs are reduced, they have decided to change the batting lineup a little bit.
If Aminuddin Ramli can stay all the way until the end of the inning, definitely will see Malaysia going above the 120. He is not gonna place for single. Aminuddin Ramli gonna go for it, go for the big hit for the boundaries.
After Hussain, and finally success taking a keeper of Malaysia Faiz Noor for 40 runs in 39 deliveries. 6 boundaries into his account. Hussain completes his 4 overs, 33 for 1. This Khan to continue from the far end.
Izaz Khan.
He is the bowler who opened the gates of Malaysian batting lineup, taking Virandeep out. First delivery away from the field, along off, gone for a boundary by Said Aziz.
Said Aziz punished the first delivery from Izaz Khan. His 14th over. Or 14 over, yes.
Not
4.
Yeah, Said Aziz doesn't need to be worried about the wicket column, rather looking at the positive side. A positive cricket. And a miss. And it's a no ball.
No ball and a free hit for Malaysia.
Yes, it's a gift for Said Aziz. Let's see what his response will be now. Free hit coming in. Aziz Khan cannot believe it.
For now at 93.
Taking his steps back again. Malaysia has moved to 93. Yes, so
This is the delivery that Said Aziz must punish.
oh, good response by Aziz Khan there. "35 wickets in his 31 games he has played. Best 3 wickets for 10 runs. 2.2 overs, 17 for 1. He comes down. Big swing. Swing and a miss. Said Aziz trying to swing the bat. You see the last few deliveries he has faced. Rather than trying to place it, he was trying to swing it. That's probably he has got the green light from the team management.
But I think still unnecessary for Said Aziz. go for a big shot. Haven't not still the previous two
That
deliveries that he faced.
to the deep extra cover. Just a single.
Still struggling. That's a good thinking by the Hong Kong fielders. One run, Syed Aziz.
94 for 3. Malaysia in the 14th over.
Now Aminuddin Ramli.
Ramli to face the first delivery.
Hope of a Malaysian team. Team is holder of Aminuddin Ramli.
The point, taking a quick single, opens his account with a single. More due to go in this over. 95 for 3.
Run from Aminuddin Ramli. Probably keep the strike in the next over.
There's one more delivery to go in this over. Syed Aziz, Ramli, 10 international matches, 9 innings, 97 runs, ranks a score of 33, having a strike rate of 164. Oh, cheeky shot, missed it completely. Struggling a bit, Syed Aziz.
Syed Aziz. 3 dot balls.
This over, yeah.
This over.
And that's the end of over number 14, 95 for 3. And just 7 runs coming in that over.
Let's take a break.
Yep, Zul. See you again in the next innings. Meantime, until the end to take the game, I'm joining with Nilesh. Nilesh, welcome back, Nilesh. Had a good break.
Yep.
Along with the interruption. 95 for 3, end of 14 overs, Malaysia.
Good recovery by both the teams. The quest of quick runs. A lot of action in between. And the vice captain coming back again.
Shah. 2 overs, 2 runs, 1 wicket. What a bowler.
The wicket. Oh, that's a good shot.
And that's straight down. There was no chance for the fielder in long on. It was good 10 to 15 meters away from him, and ball ran away from him.
Yeah, Kinchit Shah is trying to bowl from round the wicket outside the off stump of the batsman. And he's mixing it well. One ball comes in, one goes with the arm. But the batsman here, Aminuddin Ramli, was quite smart. He just walked in a bit. The offside, got into the line of the ball, hit it straight down the line.
Yeah, he wouldn't have expected. He bowled 10 or 10 in first 12 deliveries. 10 dot deliveries he given.
A strong shot by Aminuddin Ramli to the long on fielder for a single. Very good start to this over. 5 runs in first 2 deliveries.
Yep. So far he has he dominated the Malaysian batsmen.
100 up for Team Malaysia.
So far he dominated the Malaysian batting lineup, and Aminuddin Ramli has taken on him. 5 runs in 2 deliveries.
Left-handed Syed Aziz on strike. Comes down the wicket.
Will that be carried?
And it's
gone for a 6. Good try by the fielder there. Number 96.
It's Mohammad Anwar.
Mohammad Anwar jumps and tried to save that 6, but unfortunately it dropped inside the boundary. I mean, it's just outside.
Quite touch and go here. You can see Syed Aziz had a good connection there. Very close to the boundary. The fielder tried to jump it, push it inside the playing area, but unfortunately couldn't do it. 6 runs considered here. Very good over till now. 11 runs and a dot ball. So 4th ball is a dot ball. 4 balls bowled till now. 11 runs fetched by Team Malaysia. Good going. Syed Aziz looks hot form here. Next
Comes
delivery, again
down.
he comes down the track, trying to make a bit of room. Just ball moves past the cover. Second run.
Yep, I mean, Ramli was not ready for a second, so
One run taken.
Said Aziz has to satisfy with a single. And Nilesh, first 2 overs, 2 runs, 1 wicket, and it's completely changed his
Yep.
stats this over.
It's totally changed, and after the rain interruption, both the teams have started a bit aggressively, but Malaysia has come on the top. Really scored well, and they have good pair of batsmen up there. Aminuddin Ramli, Syed Aziz. Aminuddin Ramli, known for his big hitting, has already struck a boundary here in this over. Single to end the over.
13 runs coming in this over. 108 runs for loss of 3 wickets, end of 15 overs. 3 more overs to go in this innings.
Usually, what you feel? Another 3 overs to go, 108 on the board. What will we be Malaysia thinking go after?
It should easily they should score 130. Probably they're looking at that runs between 130 to 140. I guess after the Duckworth Lewis coming into the play, the target will be 150 plus. We are not sure yet. We have to
Yes, a tricky situation for both the teams. So last 3 crucial overs, be neck to neck. The more Malaysia scores, tougher would be target for Hong Kong. As they keep losing wicket, it will be tougher for Malaysia. So all in all, game is well in balance. Ehsan Khan comes back. The initial 2 overs had considered 19 runs. Would like to take this opportunity to take the road to recovery. First ball on middle and leg. Pike to the leg side by Aminuddin Ramli. Single run taken. It's fortunate that the ball didn't go away.
Yeah, in between the deep square leg and short fine leg fielders, just a single. Let's see what Said Aziz is going to do from here. 19 runs of 14 deliveries, 2 boundaries, 1 6.
Hassan Khan still struggling with his line a bit. He has been punished earlier also in the game when he kept on bowling on middle on leg stump line, was swept couple of times by Virandeep, Malaysian captain Ahmed Faiz. Still trying to get into his zone. Short ball outside off, break down the ground. Too long off fielder for a single. Syed Aziz just rotates the strike.
Top spinner, straight to long off, taking a single. Slightly quicker that delivery. Said Aziz tried to make a room and play.
It's a cat and mouse game here. Again on the leg side, again on the pads. For some reason, Ehsan Khan keeps bowling onto the pads to the right-handed batsman.
Leg by call by Mr. Khalidas. Yeah.
Lucky that the batsman did not connect, and the batsman like Aminuddin Ramli, unlucky again here, could not connect it. This was second opportunity in this over. Missed dearly.
1 for 3. Nelson.
Oh.
Reverse sweep tried. Ball is running away behind the keeper. Goes for a 4 byes and gifted boundary there.
Yeah, that's, I would say, the harsh part of cricket. The batsman misses, the keeper misses. Good dot ball by Ehsan Khan. It turns out to be byes.
Is that Hassan planned it? He saw Said Aziz playing a reverse sweep, targeting at the legs.
You can see the field setup, like the bowler is trying to bowl on the stumps, targeting the off stump. The fielders are there on the inside the ring, so even a slight edge here and there, Syed Aziz would score runs. But unfortunate for the bowler, the keeper also missed apart from the batsman. So lucky. Team Malaysia.
Is by everyone, and nevertheless 4 lucky runs for Malaysia. Yes, rightly said Nilesh. 115 for 3. 1 more delivery to go in this over. 8 runs coming in. Current run rate is 7.34.
Really going well. Your team Malaysia. Last delivery.
Oh, that's
Almost
a
yorked
big
the
mix.
batsman.
Yep. He was lucky to get away there.
That's the end of the over. So after 16 overs, the score is 115 for 3. Another 2 overs to go. We are well set for a good game here. Team Malaysia would like to end up strongly. Their batting innings. Same goes with Hong Kong team. They would like to finish well. restrict as much as possible so that the Duckworth Lewis target while chasing for them would be as less as possible.
The 27 runs coming in this partnership in 18 deliveries. Faiz Noor was the last batsman to get out. 40 runs in 39 deliveries. Virendeep Singh 32 of 23 and Saeed Aziz unbeaten 20 of 18 deliveries.
Jersey number 11, Mohammad Ejaz Khan, the captain, coming back again.
Ejaz Khan has changed his end and is coming from the pavilion end now.
Already bowled his 3 overs for 19 runs with the key wicket, Virendeep, who was looking well set there.
Correct. He's the second bowler about to bowl the 4th over. And for number 17, 2 more overs to go.
Batsman makes the room, hoiks it on the leg, and the catch dropped here.
That's a big mix-up.
Oh,
Straight to the fielder, and fielder has dropped it.
Aminuddin Ramli, it was on strike, trying to make a room. The bowler followed, tried to power it to the leg side, hit it straight to the mid-wicket fielder.
Is
Unfortunate
yeah.
for the Hong Kong guys. The fielder has missed the catch.
Probably the wet condition of the ball. Slightly outfield is a slightly wet due to the rain we had.
Light drizzle coming on. Play is still continuing.
And that's up in the air. That goes straight down for a 6. Well played that shot by Saeed Aziz. Congratulated well by the Ramli.
As they say, left-handers are always gorgeous when they are in full flow, and this was a clean swing by the batsman. Saeed Aziz, like golf shot straight down the ground. It was in this slot. Hit it really well. It had the elevation. It had the distance. Very well hit 6.
122 for 3. 16.2 overs. 10 more deliveries to go in this over.
Drizzling out there. Another short ball hit well by Saeed Aziz. And the fielder fields well just for a single there. Single run taken. We can see the groundsman getting ready.
Yes, rain is getting heavier and groundsman coming yet another time for the middle. It's a hectic day for the groundsman.
It's a hectic day for the groundsman, for the fielders, for the umpires, and most frustrating for the viewers out there.
Yep.
Who are enjoying this match, and the game was evenly poised, but unfortunate the rain interruption will halt the momentum of this game.
Correct. It was a all-around good cricketing we can see from the Hong Kong and as well as the Malaysian batting lineup, but unfortunate to have this interruptions. And let's look at the batting lineup. So batting scorecard. Meantime, Malaysia won the toss. Batting first, Virendeep Singh and Bhushan Survey started decently, but then Bhushan Survey got out for a 7 of 11 deliveries, whereas they put up a 15 runs partnership, and thereafter Faiz Noor and Virendeep Singh put up a 61 runs partnership for the second wicket. Virendeep Singh got out after scoring 32 of 23 deliveries just before the interruption, previous interruption. Then Faiz Noor and Saeed Aziz went well, and Faiz Noor got out for a 40 runs of 39, and Saeed Aziz still in the middle, 27 of 20 deliveries. Well supported by Aminuddin Ramli, 9 of 7. Look at the bowling card as well.
We can dissect this game into 2 halves. The first half of the match belonged well to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, yes.
They restricted Team Malaysia well during the first power play, during the field restrictions.
And then the second half, I could say, rather than it's a Malaysia, it's a 50-50.
Yes, to a certain extent, I would still say it will be a 60-40 because last 3 overs have yielded too many runs for Malaysia, and Hong Kong had been a bit patchy here. We had seen the ball slipping away, a crucial catch drop there, and a boundary is conceded every over. There was a miss by the keeper, 4 straight byes, and they look to be in a lot of pressure here after the interruption.
And the third quarter was taken by Malaysia as well.
Surely, and unfortunately there is again this rain interruption, and we might have
Yeah.
a delay here.
Delay, and maybe that will be, I guess it might be the end of the Malaysian innings, because uh, earlier originally we were supposed to play 18 overs before this interruption, and we had played 17.3 overs, and we are 123 for 3.
Yeah, we were
And
just
looking at the bowling card, Isis Khan 3.3 overs, 27 for 1, and not to forget that Inchit 2 overs 2 runs, and it completely changed the uh, scenario.
yeah, but at the other end, Kinchit Shah was very good during the power play, but he was looking for some support at the other end. Unfortunately, Ehsan Khan leaked a few runs,
Yeah.
as was Aftab Hussain and Harun Mohammad.
Yep. Let's look at the summary of this game. Malaysia won the toss. At that moment, we were supposed to play 10-20 overs. There were a couple of interruptions came just before the match start, and then after over number 12, after 11.1 overs, so end of over number 16.3, 123 for 3.
Game is evenly poised, and till now Malaysia has lost only 3 wickets. They have a bit of advantage as the Duckworth Lewis will jack up this target score. As of now, the score reads as 123 for 3 in 16.3. 9 balls were left in this innings, but because of the rain interruption, we might see end of the innings for Team Malaysia. We will wait for the official confirmation from the umpires.
Yeah, Nilesh, beginning of the game, after the first 2 overs you were telling that 150 will be a good target in this ground. The pitch, how the pitch was behaving, and then since overs were reduced to 18, I was looking at between 130 to 140, and it was right now it's just 7 runs away and 9 balls to go, and again the rain came in. I think that will be the Malaysia's innings, and let's see what the official call is after the rain stops, and we will have a quick start soon after the rain stops, and it doesn't look heavier. So Nilesh, I think we will take a break at the moment as soon as the rain stops, and if we have some more details from the match officials, we'll come back. So
Stay tuned. We'll keep you updated with the events here at the Kindara Oval.
yes, until then, in touch. Welcome back to Kinrara Oval. This is the first T20 game between the Malaysia versus Hong Kong 5-match bilateral series. Nilesh is with me. Nilesh.
Yeah, after a frustrating break, waiting for the rains to stop, finally we have a game going on. And when the rain interrupted, Malaysia had batted for 16.3. It was supposed to be an 18 over innings, but unfortunately, because of the rain interruption, The innings was concluded at 16.3 itself. We are just awaiting the official target.
Yeah,
And
6.
in a couple of minutes from now, we'll have the Hong Kong team batting.
Yep, Malaysia ended their innings in 123 for 3, end of 16.3 overs. Let's have a watch in the summary. We had a couple of interruptions just after the toss and just 5 minutes before the innings started, and then after the 11.1 overs, and then again third interruption came in after 16.3 overs. So this was the uh, summary so far what happened here in Kinrara Oval today. Malaysia won the toss, elected to bat first, end of 16.3 overs, 123 for 3. There is no the skipper leading the side with 40 runs in 39 deliveries, and Virendip Singh scored a 32 of 23 deliveries. Said Aziz, what an innings he had, unbeaten 27 of 20 deliveries. And meanwhile, Kinchit had a 15 for 1 in his 3 overs, and Iser's 3.3 overs, 27 for 1. Aftab Hussain 33 for 1 in his 4 overs, and the news is the game will be 10 overs, Hong Kong to play. I'm waiting for the match officials confirmation what will be the target score.
Usually commendable that even after these interruptions, Malaysia team was well on track. They lost a bit of momentum in between, but they catched up really well. And we look forward to have a competitive 10 overs game here. Really a game on, because it's a shorter game. Anybody's game, because anything can happen. Definitely the Hong Kong team will go aggressively. They have only 10 overs to bat. They won't fear of for the losing wickets here, but at the same time Malaysia need to contain as well as need to look for taking quick wickets throughout this 10 overs. So it would be a exciting next 45 to 50 minutes here at the Kindara Oval.
Yep, Malaysia first 5 overs
Just got the official confirmation.
it's going to be 9 overs, not 10
It
overs.
is likely to be 9 overs with a target of 83.
83 runs,
We are
yes.
still awaiting the formal confirmation from the officials here. Yes, we just received the nod. Yes, it's 9 over game at 83 target, a stiff target. It is as good as 9 runs per over for Team Hong Kong. But yes, as we mentioned earlier, rain curtailed game. No fear to lose wickets. The Hong Kong team will come out aggressively.
Yes, it will be interesting. The first 5 overs Malaysia was 21 for 1. The first 5 overs went for Hong Kong side. Then thereafter Malaysia managed to grab back to them. The second 5 overs 42 for no loss, and then next 5 overs 45 runs, a loss of 2 wickets, and the 2 umpires walks into the middle.
So usually, what do you feel? A quick one. Your money on which team, Hong Kong or Team Malaysia?
Knowing the Malaysian bowling attack, I'll put my money on Malaysian to side.
For me, it's a 50-50 game. Game is wide open for both the teams to grab. As it has just rained here, outfield will be a bit wet. Malaysian spinners are good here. It would be difficult for them to grab the ball. Let's see how the game goes on. The batsmen are walking in. Jersey number 75 for Hong Kong. That's Mohammad Yazakat. And jersey number 96, we are talking about Shahid Waseef. These two batsmen are walking in. Virandeep is behind the stumps today. We are just waiting for the bowling unit from Malaysia. Yes, I could see jersey number 17, Pawandeep Singh marking his run up.
Yes.
A left arm orthodox spinner, a very good bowler, a tall left arm spinner. He has a bag of variations with him. Let's see how he goes about. Field setup, we have long on and deep mid wicket. Pawandeep to start the proceedings for Team Malaysia.
Yep, straight away Malaysia going with a spin attack against this formidable Hong Kong side. Is
So Shahid Wasif is on strike. And Mohammad Yazakat Khan is at the non-strikers end.
Nizakat Khan.
So Pawandeep bowling round the wickets to the batsman. The first ball, very good delivery on the leg side. A good appeal, well taken by Virandeep, collected well down the leg side, almost a stumping appeal. Batsman looking for a wide, but no signal for the umpire. Looks like the ball brushed onto the pads, through to the keeper. The keeper was well alert, collecting the ball cleanly, looking for a stumping. Good start by Pawandeep here.
Yep. 53 deliveries, 83 runs required. Record run rate is 9.39. Deep. He was
The
looking.
batsman tries to scoop it. It goes behind the keeper. Very good fielding there by the third man fielder. Seems to be said that he is there. Limited to a single run. So single run taken. Hong Kong is off the mark here.
So third man fielder comes and collects it. Just a single.
Good start by Pawandeep in this power play over. Third delivery coming up. Good ball on this. Comes off the pad, flick by the batsman. So deep mid wicket region, looking for the second run. And
Yes.
the misfield allows easy second run. That was a tight run by the batsman.
Yep.
They decided to go for it. Put the fielder under pressure. There was the misfield.
I thought if he had collected the ball cleanly, it would have been an interesting call.
Yes, surely.
Because batsman was halfway through to the other end and the one batsman was not ready. However, mix-up allows him to cross over, and this time it's a wide.
Again, the ball drifting in by Pawandeep. This time the ball didn't turn much. It went on with the arm onto the leg side. Wide given by the umpire. Trying to tuck the batsman here, blocking him for the room. Oh, another good delivery. The ball is slowly drifting in. Very good bowling by Pawandeep here. Not allowing the batsman to settle here. The batsman is still guessing where the ball is moving through the air of the track. Another single conceded here.
4 balls, 5 runs coming in. Far. More deliveries to go.
And that's a quick delivery, played well by the batsman. He finds the gap. We at the backward point region, hit well, and that goes for the first boundary for Team Hong Kong. Very good shot by the batsman. Pawandeep tried to bowl a quicker one here, a bit short on the length. The batsman had enough time to rock on the back foot. Hit it behind point fielder here.
Yep. There's a concern for the skipper. A message to the Pawan as well. Trying to give us some pace, and that allows the batsman to play that shot.
Really good shot by Shahid Wasif there, making the gap. Another good delivery, and that was a really good delivery. The batsman tried to hoik it on the leg side, a half scoop, half pull kind of a shot. Totally misses it, just missed the stumps there. Lucky enough to survive there. A good over comes to an end. 9 runs from the first over.
For no loss, Hong Kong.
Another 74 needed in 48 deliveries. The run rate required is 9.25. This would be a cracker of a game. Yusri.
Yep. Getting heated up over here in Kinrara Oval. Getting up for a great game of cricket.
So number 15 on the bowling attack, Sazrul Izzat Idris.
Nazrul Izzat.
He's a right arm medium pacer. He will be bowling from the far end. A really good bowler. Can contain the batsman well here. Let's see what the batsman has up his sleeve. Jersey number 75, Mohammad Nizakat on strike. That's the second over for you.
Run up. Taking his time.
Usually there's very little time for the bowlers to settle. A ball in length or line, and you're hit, and you have only 9 overs to defend.
It's like a bang 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 game, whereas it's more of a like a six-a-side format.
So the risk compared to a batsman and a bowler, even if the batsman goes wrong, he gets out, you still have another 9 batsmen to bat down. Very good outswinger. Very good delivery. The batsman looking for single. Oh, shy at the stumps by the point fielder there at the non-strikers, and direct hit would have got him into trouble, but he misses.
Yeah, Shahid had given up at that time. If he knew that if it strike the wicket, he would have been walking back.
Non-striker batsman was half the way. He was looking for the quick single, but very good fielding there by Pawan, fielder there at the point.
They know the risk factor where need to keep the scoreboard ticking every delivery. They don't have enough time to settle in, or rather
Serving the fielder there at point. Very good fielding there, and attempted run out at the non-striker end.
I think it was missed the stumps by about few inches. And there's some concerns of the foot landing area.
You can see the sawdust being put there by the fielder. It's slippery because of wet outfield, and the bowler is gathering a bit shoes, spikes.
Delivery again.
Defended well by the batsman, and again an interesting field here. As you can see, the deep cover. You have a long off fielder. Bowler will be keeping it just off outside off stump, not giving much room. Cooler in length.
The previous delivery he was pitching up around middle and off and swinging to the fourth stump. Over 1 run coming into Hong Kong side. 10 runs on the board. 1.2 overs. 46 deliveries to go.
Shahid Wasif on strike, and we can see a small change in field. The longer fielder has come up, and the fine leg has gone back. We can see a bit straighter line from the bowler now, and yes, as expected, beautiful delivery on the off stump. The batsman tried to take the advantage, misses completely. Excellent outswing there by Sazrul. Really good bowling there.
Nilesh, you are being a fast bowler, medium pace bowler as well. You would love to see those kind of deliveries.
Really love these conditions to bowl. It's an overcast. Just we had a lot of rains here, a lot of dew and moisture around. This will really help the bowlers to move the ball off the track and through the air. Next delivery. Oh, beautiful delivery again on the stump. The ball moving out. Hit it straight to the mid off fielder. Single run taken. Very good over so far by Sazrul. It just conceded a couple of runs so far.
It's not only for the batsman and the bowler, it's difficult. Even the fielders, see the fielders are slippering, and they're getting struggling a bit to grip these wet conditions.
Yes, the pressure is showing a bit on the fielders also. It's a very short game. All error here and there, and yes,
that's up in the air.
The first wicket gone. Hit it straight to the mid-wicket fielder. Bhushan takes a very easy catch. Lobbed it easily. That was a very good ball by Sazrul. Slight change of pace. The batsman was trying to hit down the ground. It takes the inside half of the bat, pops up to the short mid-wicket fielder, straight to Bhushan, and Bhushan takes the catch easily.
Nizakat Khan walks back after scoring 4 runs of 5 deliveries.
That's a good breakthrough by Team Malaysia. Hong Kong loses their first wicket here. The second over itself.
Malaysia putting the pressure straight away from the beginning. New batsman. walks in number 9.
Only 2 runs considered so far in the 5 balls bowled by Shazrul.
Yeah, Kinchit Shah walks into the middle.
That's the vice captain, and during the bowling innings, he was asked to come as first change. And from the first over itself, he was bang on target.
And did a remarkable job in that first 2 overs. 2 overs, 2 runs, 1 wicket.
The decision was right by the captain to put in the vice captain while the bowling. Let's see how he performs during their batting innings. He's a left-handed batsman, marking his guard. Shazrul coming round the wicket for him. Just last ball remaining for the second over. The score reads as 11 for 1 wicket now.
43 deliveries, 72 runs required for Hong Kong.
Usually I feel the moment the first wicket has gone, momentum shifts in favor of Malaysia. I would say it's still 60-40 in favor of Malaysia.
Yeah, because once the wickets you get, the field inside, you usually get more confidence on the game, and the intent will be high.
Oh, beautiful delivery.
Good
Beautiful
delivery.
in-swing delivery coming in, and
And he slipped as
small
well.
concern. The bowler slipped after he delivered the ball. Fortunately, not a serious injury out there. He's marking popping crease there, the landing area. Yes, again, some orders will be put in there.
Yep. Anyhow, 2 overs done. 12 runs for 1 wicket. Hong Kong. Hong Kong requires another 71 runs. 42 deliveries. What a great over. 3 runs and 1 wicket.
A real good start by Malaysia here. Shazrul, even though the landing area is a bit slippery, he has still been there on the mark with his line and length. Still managing to swing the ball, controlling this ball in this wet outfield. The wet surface here.
And there's a bowling change. Kaiser Hayat. Kaiser Hayat is coming into the attack. He's one of the bowlers who usually regularly bowls in the fielding restrictions. But in a 9 overs game,
Just to remind our viewers, Kizar is one of those bowlers. He is very difficult to hit. He bowls at a bit of pace. He has loads of experience from the domestic circuit.
yep,
Malaysia would be hoping him to perform same way here.
and this is first international game for Malaysia.
He's a seasoned campaigner in the domestic circuit.
Yes, he's one of
So
the
jersey number 22, we have Kizar Hayat here.
he's one of the dangerous bowlers in the local circuit.
Yeah. I witnessed many games with him. In the power play, he is very difficult to hit.
Yeah,
Very difficult to pick by the batsman.
he
And he
used-
has a lot of variations up his sleeve. There goes Kizar. Round the wicket to the left-handed batsman. Short delivery.
Ah,
and
that's
goal!
gone!
As we were expecting. The
That's-
first ball itself, he gets a wicket of the main batsman, Kinchit Shah, the vice captain. He knocks him down. The middle stump is out of the ground.
What a start for Kaiser Hayat. We just told him how dangerous he is. We have witnessed him taking the games alone himself to convert the games to their favor. And he has delivered for Malaysia in the first delivery he has bowled. The first international game for Malaysia against Hong Kong.
That's a powerful blow by Kizar, and that's as good as a knockout punch. The vice captain walks back. He looks disappointed. Wanted to heave it on the leg side. Saw the ball short, but he could not read the pace properly before he could complete his shot. Ball was almost through him. Hits the middle stump.
Yep, number 40, Scott.
Scott McKinney is there inside. The wicket. He was the wicket keeper for Hong Kong.
Yep.
He has an uphill task in front of him. 12 runs, 2 wickets down in the third over itself.
Let's see what he can deliver here. Here's the Hayat.
You can see the spring in the field. The fielders. You can see a lot of activity on the field. The fielders are moving.
Yep.
And now they are feeling a bit confident here. 2 wickets down.
Correct. The blood's pumping high. Su- Surely the Malaysian players, the nerves should have been settled down now.
Have a look at the field
Guys.
here. We have a very unique field. We have a deep cover, deep square leg. So a
Yep.
deep fielder on the either side. That's something unique from Kizar. He bowls the next delivery. Very good delivery. Defended back to the bowler. The batsman is still trying to search his length, line, trying to read his variations, but he is very difficult to read.
Malaysia in top right now. Let's see what the Hong Kong response is.
Oh,
Probably they would have played many more games like this.
another dot ball. Here the keeper is trying for a cheeky scoop, but the scoop on not the leg side but on the off side. He misses it completely. Well gathered by the wicket keeper. Dot ball.
Nilesh, we haven't seen Virandeep Singh keeps many times as far as we have seen
That's
the
his,
games.
that's his new dimension we are seeing today. He keeps well.
And he is a good spinner as well.
All to all, an all-round cricketer he is. And
That's
there goes the
up
shot.
in
The ball
the
is in the
air.
air. The fielder under it.
Yeah,
That is Arif, Jamaluddin Arif takes a very good catch. He misses a between.
First 3 seconds he misjudged it. He thought the ball will pass him. He kept 3 steps behind and then realized it was coming down, and he runs front and dives and collects it.
That's a dream run for Kizar Hayat here. Second over is first over in career. It's an international match. He takes 2 wickets without conceding any run.
Yes,
And for a while,
Scott walks back.
it looked difficult for Arif because he misjudged. He went back earlier. Then suddenly he found there is no pace in the ball. It just popped, lobbed up. No distance, only height. Somehow he managed to have his fingers beneath the ball. A very good catch completed. And Hong Kong in deep trouble here.
Yep.
3 wickets down for 12 runs. 5 deliveries in this over. Not a single score till now. Sorry?
4 deliveries, 2
bowled.
wickets, no runs yet, and he responding to Kinchit Shah, who bowled 2 overs, 2 runs, 1 wicket.
Yes.
And the new batsman walks in is Harun Arshad, and if I'm not
Number 7.
yeah,
This 7, Harun Arshad. He was a very good. He bowled a very good spell of medium pace bowling. Let's see how he bats here.
however, meanwhile the catch was taken. They have crossed the line, so Shahid takes the
Excellent pacey delivery again here by Kizar. The
Yeah.
batsman is finding it very difficult to read off his hands. Almost late on the delivery. Somehow got an inside edge, played to the mid wicket region for a single. Kizar is really bowling well. Very difficult for the batsman to pick him from his hands. Last delivery of this third over, the crucial third over.
yeah. Harun playing his 11th game, 211 runs, 68 is the highest, an average of 30.14.
Quicker delivery, totally missed by the batsman.
Swing and a miss. 1 run, 2 wickets. What a over
What
from
an
Malaysia.
over. What an over by Kizar. Just considered one single run of this over, but he has backed 2 wickets here. 2 crucial wickets. One most important wicket of the vice captain Kinchit Shah.
Yeah, Hong Kong has lost 3 wickets for 13 runs in 3 overs. 6 more overs to go. 36 deliveries, 70 runs. Required run rate is just going above 11 runs per over, 11.66. And is that Sherwin Muniandi? Oh, no, Shazrul to continue. Yes, it's sorry, pardon.
Sherwin.
Sherwin Muniandi.
The change in the bowling here. Sherwin on the attack now. Shazrul has just bowled a very good over. Probably the captain feels that some overs need to be kept up his sleeve for the rest of the match. Hong Kong under pressure, already lost 3 wickets. So Sherwin on the attack now.
A good fast bowler. I am action.
Oh, that's a good delivery. First up, outside the off stump, the batsman tried to slash it, could not handle it properly. Still goes to the deep cover region for a single. Batsman crossed over. After the first over, I've seen difficult for the Hong Kong batsman to find even the gaps for a boundary. The first over we have seen a boundary. After this, the fourth over we are seeing they have only 9 overs to play. They're finding it difficult to pepper the boundaries here. Malaysia on top, 14 for 3, Hong Kong. Next delivery, beautiful delivery. The batsman tried to force it off the back foot, could not clear the field here. Goes to the cover fielder for a single.
Just
The
another.
Malaysian team won't mind this. Singles won't hurt them.
Yep.
Hong Kong looking at 69 runs required of 35 deliveries. Required 100, almost 12 now per over. Already 3 wickets lost.
Delivery, Sherwin Muniadi.
You
Straight to the
can
fielder. Quick a single. Hits the stumps, but looks like the batsman is in. Is the stumps and it's changed the direction of the ball, so it allows 2 runs for the batsman. So 2 runs coming in that delivery. It's unfortunate.
The batsman is looking at the cover boundary region for a possible boundary. Again, getting late on the delivery. They're finding it difficult to even pick Sherwin. He's a fast bowler. Finding it difficult to pick up his pace. They're again late on the shot. Somehow managed to scamper a single. The fielder goes for a direct hit at a non-striker's end. Hits the stump. The ball ricochets off the stump and they concede overthrow.
And he continues.
Oh,
Oh,
beautiful delivery. The batsman was totally foxed here. Trying to look for some room. Hits on the pad. Didn't have any idea where the ball is going.
Shahid survives, taking a single. Leg by. Even the strike back to Aaron. And Sherwin Muniandi playing his 15th game. 30 overs, 260 runs. 9 wickets in.
Next delivery by Sherwin. Oh, he's cramping him for room. The batsman looking for room, but he's bowling at his pads. Cramping him for room. Very full, almost a Yorker length. Bhushan fields there at the mid-wicket region. Batsman take a single here.
Malaysian bowlers has been in a target from the start.
Yeah, even with the conditions out there, very difficult for bowling to hold the ball, grip the ball properly. Landing area, bit slippery, but still they have managed to keep things on target till now.
Final delivery of the 4th over. Oh, play and a miss. Good dot delivery. Every single dot delivery is going to work on the favor of Malaysia. End of over number 4. 19 runs for 3 wickets. The required run rate is jumping over 12. 12.8.
Things looking difficult for Hong Kong here. 64 required of 30.
Just 5 runs coming in that last over. So 6 runs with the leg by.
Yes, there is again a change in the bowling. Jersey number 16 marking his run up. Pitri Sham. Three.
Yep. Trisham is another tricky bowler who change his pace and so left arm orthodox.
Malaysians are really bowling in clusters here.
13.
Quick changes made by the captain. Only 1 over spell for each bowler. Pitri Sham on the attack. Left arm. Oh, the batsman coming down the track. Somehow it misses the batsman. The keeper going for buys. 2 runs conceded. Very good fielding there.
When you have this kind of tricky bowlers, that's what happens. It's
Batsman was looking to force himself. He came down the track, missed totally.
and
It hits the pad, it ricochets off the pad, changes the direction. The keeper went in a different direction.
Yeah, he was nowhere near the ball.
Next delivery, Sham. Very good delivery. Very difficult for the batsman to hit there.
Yes,
Somehow manages to get an inside. The batsmen are looking for a second run here and they get it easily. 4 runs conceded of the first 2 deliveries.
yep, score moves to 23 for 3. 4 runs coming in 2 deliveries.
Team Malaysia will be still happy with this progress as they have not conceded any boundary so far in this over.
Malaysia will be trying to take another couple of wickets to put the pressure completely on Hong Kong side at this stage.
Hong Kong would be looking for some powerful hitting for one of the batsmen here.
They
Get
need-
them back into the game.
They need about a couple of good overs for them. And comes
Batsman
down.
comes down the track. Again he misses. Big inside edge onto his boot.
Yep, not managing to connect it well so far.
And Virandeep was alert there as a keeper. The ball went very nearby.
Yeah,
Gathered it quite fast. Was ready to aim at the stumps. Was a dot ball. Very good bowling here. Next delivery. Oh, again heave and a miss by the batsman.
I think for a second the bowler, the batsman and the keeper lost the ball. Batsman thought the ball was out somewhere middle of the ground, and then he realized still the ball was near the keeper. And keeper for a second he thought ball went to the long on, and then he realized the ball is near him.
That's how difficult the bowler Sham here to pick. Keeper is finding it difficult. Another short ball.
This time straight to the long on, just a single.
Arun tried to force it. It goes to the long on fielder for a single. Actually, you can see the mounting required run rate 13.84 playing on the minds of the Hong Kong batsmen. They are trying to overhit each and every ball rather than concentrating on singles, doubles which are there on offer.
That's why I said in the beginning it's more like a six-a-side format, whereas when it comes to less than 10 overs, you need to go for bang bang from the beginning, and you don't have time to settle in even though you lose a couple of wickets.
That's a good shot by Shahid
2 runs taken,
here.
valuable 2 runs, and in the over number 5, 26 for 3. And there's a change of combox. Thank you, Nilesh.
So Zul will be coming here.
Yes, Zulaimi joining me in the combox
Thank you, Nilesh.
to continue till the end, the last 4 overs.
In a very good position for Malaysia. Second inning, pending 83 runs. The match was reduced to just 9 overs in the second inning. 25 for 3 now for Hong Kong. They require 15 runs to win in the balance of 4 overs.
Azrul Wizard coming back after bowling 1 over 3 runs for 1 wicket. That's up in the air. Will that be carrying to the boundary? 1 bounce to the fielder. Taken. Easy double. They ran. It was away from the fielder.
2 runs taken by the Hong Kong batsman of the first delivery in over number 6 from Shazrul Izzat.
Yeah, because of the rain, it's not the usual Kinara Oval outfield. Usually it would have been carried to the boundary. After the wet conditions, it bounced and stopped there. I mean, just came into the hands of the fielder who was running over almost 10 meters away. This time straight to the fielder. Taken a single.
Another single by Harun Arshad. Deep Singh, makeshift wicket keeper. Sorry, it's Virandeep Singh,
Virandeep Singh keeping.
wicket keeper. Place of Shafiq Sharif.
It's interesting to see. I've never seen Virandeep keeping before, and he shows that he can do everything. Bowling, batting.
Not so bad in a very the pressure match. Just 9 overs
He's the perfect example for all-rounder Virandip.
Yep. He's the up and coming. Probably the future captain of.
Yep, he has captained the Under-19 Asia Cup about 2 years back, and he was leading a couple of local teams, shown his capabilities. So, upcoming and growing player.
This is the fourth delivery from Shazrul.
That's up in the air again. It's away. This time it will be running. The ball will win the race in that chase.
This time boundary for Hong Kong.
Yes.
33 for 3. This is what they needed.
Yep.
This is what they required. 15 runs per over.
Yeah, 8 runs coming in. 4 deliveries. They needed a couple of big overs, very big overs.
They need at an average 4 boundaries per over.
Meantime, for Malaysia, bowlers has to keep bowling in the proper line and length and not to get panic. A good delivery in the legs this time. Thrown away. Oh, that's gone for a boundary. 4 runs. Fielder was trying.
Another boundary for Hong Kong.
Good over for Hong Kong at this stage.
Off the bat of
12 runs coming in.
Arshad.
Yes, they have almost 3 runs short than the required run rate they need. 12 runs coming in this over.
Harun Arshad for Hong Kong. It has been very fruitful over for him. 2 boundaries.
Yeah, back-to-back boundaries. One is on the off, one is on the leg. That's up in the air. Will that be carried? 1 bounce. Couple of bounces. Oh, fielder was mixed up. Oh, he's managed to grab it before the ball was hitting the boundary line.
Arvin Munyandi almost ball. He recovered well to save
Eminent boundary.
save Malaysia from conceding more runs.
And
Just 2 runs. Just delivered. 9 for 3 for Hong Kong. 6 overs complete.
it's a good over for overall for Hong Kong. 14 runs coming in.
What mentioning? Helmets off. Getting ready plus the remaining overs. Then Sham.
No, that's
Pavilion man.
yeah, that's Shahid Wasif who took off the helmet.
Shahid Wasif.
Yep, Scott got out to the 3rd wicket, and Trisham continues going to bowl the 2nd over. Razor completes 2 overs, 17 for 1. He bowled the first over 3 runs and then 14 runs coming in the last over. Trisham. That's a full toss. That's a gift. A boundary. 4 runs. Well played. And Hong Kong bouncing back. Record run rate is 14.66. And responding well here. Yeah, but the Malaysian team has to be. They don't have to be panicked because the required run is over 14. It's not easy target. It's more of a 6-side format deliveries where you have to just keep line and length. You have fielders around. Just try to keep the batsman into singles and get on there. A couple of dot deliveries will work on the favor of Malaysia.
Bowlers need to be careful with
That's a
according to plan.
Yep. Looks like it has some inside edge. So 1 run to the batsman. Shahid getting another 1 more run. With that, Shahid moves to 17 of 15 deliveries and Harun 18 of 13.
9 runs.
Coming down, that's a mix. He missed the delivery, and Viramdeep Singh says thank you. Takes the bells off, and that's gone.
A good delivery by Fitri Sham. Shahid tried to step up. Harun Arshad
Harun is 18 of 14 deliveries, stepping out.
up and meet ball. Reject three ball and another wicket for 4 for 4. Remaining 2.5 overs. Second inning match. Rara Oval.
The skipper walks in as Harun departs. Aizaz Khan, the batsman, walks in.
9 runs required from 15.
15 deliveries, 39. Yes, that's what I said. Bowlers doesn't have to get panic. It's now it's just keep the line at length, keep the nerves calm, just bowl at the right area, mix up the deliveries because it's all pressure on the batsman. They have to go for it. It's more of like a hit or get out situation here. Delivery straight to long on, a soft hand bat.
Still won't hurt Malaysia.
That opens the account of Aizaz Khan. 31 games.
Good
To
delivery from Fitri Sham. Hitting just single for Kong or Aizaz Khan.
6 runs, 1 wicket in this over. 2 more deliveries to go. The 7th over coming down. Going straight to long off. Taking a single. Looking for a double. Aizaz reply. Is there a run out? Oh, that's Fitri Sham. Didn't collect it properly. If he collected, Aizaz in all trouble. Anyhow, 2 runs coming in favor of Hong Kong, and Hong Kong moves to 47-4. 1 more delivery to go in the over.
So from Pavandeep Singh.
8 for 1. I think it's more to do with the slippery condition. The ball was not gripping properly. Not easy to grip in these conditions. And going for a big shot. Misses it. Missed the stump as well. Lucky to survive.
That's a good over.
Just 8 runs for loss of 1 wicket. Taking a 1 wicket.
Over by Fitri Sham. Gets the man. Gets the wicket. Current score now 47-4.
Fitri Sham has completed his 2 overs, 12 for 1. And
36 runs required from 12 runs. 18 runs per over now needed by the Hong Kong batsman.
We have Kaiser Hayat coming back from the far end. Ball 1 over, 1 run, 2 wickets. What a bowling!
Yep, a very good performance, excellent performance by Kaiser Hayat.
What a starter international career with a wicket in the first delivery. That's up in the air!
Wicket. It looks like another wicket for Kaiser Hayat and Malaysia.
And yet another wicket for Kaiser Hayat. And Malaysia cruising towards victory at this stage. 36 runs required. 11 deliveries to go. And yet another wicket.
Well taken.
And
a wicket by Kaiser Hayat.
Aizaz Khan, the skipper, walks back to the pavilion, just managing to score 1 run of 2 deliveries. You cannot blame him due to the match situation. He has to play that kind of shots. It's not his entire mistake as well, because the match situation where you don't have time to settle in and play. So it's just like come play your big shots. like Shahid Afridi innings you need.
Yep.
36 runs, 11 deliveries. Required run rate is going over 19 runs per over. That's becoming a little bit impossible target.
20 runs now.
Here's a Hayat.
Meaning 11 balls.
7 deliveries, 6 dot deliveries. In that 7 deliveries he has bowled 3 wickets in between.
5 wickets taken by Malaysian players. Very good performance by the Malaysian ball. 7 for 5 Hong Kong in 83. Reduce inning 9 overs.
Yep. That's again playing up in the air. 1 bounce to Pawan. The deep square leg region.
But Pavan Deep
Was a little late to charge because he
Yes.
thought it was traveling to him. Then he realized that it was dipping in front of him. Just bounce about 2-3 meters away from him. Kaiser Hayat would have been interested on that delivery as well.
Yep.
Looking for another wicket. He's a man who's looking for a wicket every delivery. Was a mid wicket looking for a double, taken easily. Waqas Khan, the new batsman, walk in the middle. Opens his account with that 2 runs.
runs from Waqas Khan of his higher tail.
Just to see Hong Kong side, how many Khans they have. Six Khans out of 11 players. That's bowled!
Another
That's
wicket
bowled!
for Malaysia.
He was trying to take a room and play because Kaiser Hayat is a bowler who doesn't allow a room. So he was trying to create a room on the leg and he missed it and hits the stump. Bowl. Waqas departs, walks back, taking that long walk back to the pavilion. And what a dream start for Kaiser Hayat. His first international game, 1.54 overs, 4 runs for 4 wickets.
4 wickets collected by Kizar Hayat from 10 deliveries. Hitting just 4 runs.
He's having a dream day today. I would say go and get a lottery.
It's the day that he won't forget, taking 4 wickets.
Yeah, he gonna remember this for long time to go, and this game he will be remember, and he will talk to many his grandchildren as well.
Yes. 50 runs now scored by Hong Kong for the loss of 6 wickets.
Number 18, Ahmad Khan.
That's
That's another wicket! He's on a hat trick now! 5th wicket he has taken in 1.5 overs.
0.5 overs. 5 wickets taken by Kizar Hayat. (11 deliveries, 5 wickets. That's a very good performance by Kizar
Yeah.
Hayat.
Meantime, Kaiser Hayat having a remarkable debut. Same time, the batsman Ahmad Khan has a forgettable series. The first game he's playing and got out for a duck in the first delivery he faced.
Still another delivery by Izar Hayat. This is hat-trick ball.
Hat-trick delivery. What will be the result? Will he manage to take a hat-trick? Zul.
Hard to figure out, but there's a high chances. Batsmen are going all out.
Aftab Hussain is the new batsman. Is he will try to save the hat-trick, or is he going to take over the bowler?
3 runs required of 7 deliveries.
Oh, that's misses him. And Keza Hayat missed the hat-trick as well. And he completes his 2 overs for 4 runs and 5 wickets. What a day for him.
5 wickets.
3 runs for 3 wickets in this
2
over.
overs.
Yep.
Just conceding 4 runs.
3 runs, 3 wickets in this over. 50 for 7. Malaysia last over.
It's a do or die mission.
Sherwin
Hong
Munian,
Kong.
yeah, Sherwin Muniandi taking his run up.
33 runs required from 6 delivery.
33 runs required, 6 deliveries to go. Sherwin Muniandi having number 33 t-shirt. Walks, taking his run up.
Still possible for Hong Kong to win this match.
They need 5, 6 or 7 4. Can he repeat what some of the very rarest batsmen has done in the world cricket? 6 sixes.
Kevin Muniandi given the responsibility bowl in this last and final over of the match.
Most important over. What a bowler. That's up in the air, going for a boundary. 1 bounce to the boundary, 4 runs. They're still on the target.
4 runs,
4.
bounce of the first delivery in this final over.
They needed 29 runs of 5 deliveries. Shahid Wasif. Can he deliver from Hong Kong? 54 for 7.
Next delivery must be a 6. Following 2 deliveries, Hong Kong must score 6. Keep their hope alive. There you go.
There you go. It's straight to the deep mid wicket fielder. 1 run.
Just 1 run.
So now Malaysia needs to make sure that there's no ball or a wide. They just need 4 legal deliveries. 4 balls, 28 runs required. Aftab Hussain to face. Up, oh, that's inside edge to the middle. Straight
That's
to
a
the
wicket
stumps.
for Malaysia.
And
Wicket number 7.
wicket number 8 actually.
Wicket number 8. That's the end of Hong Kong hope of winning this match.
And Aftab walks back after score. Not able to score in 2 deliveries he faced. It was uphill task. 55 for 8.
Almost impossible for them to chase 28 runs with 3 balls remaining. But anything can happen in a cricket match. There's still 3 deliveries to go.
Sorry, it was not Aftab Hussain who was the batsman who got out. That was his son Khan. His son Khan who was the batsman. Aftab Hussain now walks in. Beg your pardon?
Aftab Hussain coming in to replace Ehsan Khan, pulled out by Shavin Munyandi. 3 more balls remaining, 28 runs.
3 legal deliveries, 28 runs, 3 wickets in hand. Sherwin Muniandi, 1.3 overs, 10 runs for 1 wicket. Runs from the pavilion end. Passing the bowler, Umpire Dinesh clicking towards the fine leg. There's no chance for fielder to cut off. Goes for a boundary, 4 runs. And score moves to 59 for loss of 8 wickets. 24 runs required, 2 balls to go, 2 wickets in hand.
2 more deliveries for Malaysia to
Malaysia,
their
2
victory.
deliveries, yeah.
His first match, international 20 Hong Kong.
Malaysia,
It's been a while. They last won a cricket match of international T20 match.
I ranked Hong Kong, troubling Hong Kong. Malaysia in a rain interrupted game, 3 times the rain interrupted. Another single. That's 1 more delivery to go. 1 more delivery to seal this game for Malaysia. 59 for 8. Hong Kong. It's something very awkward, something to happen to score 23 runs in 1 delivery, or rather 3 no ball deliveries to hit 3 sixes, which will never happen. And this time on the pads, straight to the square, deep square leg fielder, 1 run, and that's the victory for Malaysia. Malaysia win this game by 21 runs.
At the end of the match, first T20 international between Malaysia and Hong Kong in this T20 international bilateral series 2000. We'll be back tomorrow to witness the second match of the series.
Yep, let's see the scorecard, this match summary, what happened today. Yes, the game, just before the Malaysian innings started, there was a rain interruption. Malaysia won the toss, elected to bat first. Even though there was a slight interruption, about 10 to 15 minutes, there was overs was not reduced, and in between until 11.1 overs, Malaysia was 76 for 2, and then the rain interrupted. Then the match was reduced to 18 overs, and Malaysia resumed their innings. They ended 16.3 overs, loss of 3 wickets, 123 runs. Faiz Noor scored 40 runs of 39 deliveries. Virandeep Singh 32 of 23. And then at the moment of rain interruption, Saeed Aziz was beaten 27 of 20 deliveries. Bowling card Aizaz Khan 27 for 1. Kinshit Shah 15 for 1, who bowled first 2 overs. He is the one who bring the game towards Hong Kong in that initial part, departing the explosive batsman Bhushan save. 2 overs, 2 runs for 1 wicket, and then final over he went for some runs. And then Aftab Hussain 33 for 1. Then the rain interrupted for the 3rd time of this game, and that match official decided that's the end of Malaysian innings and asked Hong Kong to bat 9 overs, 83 runs for the target. Then what happened was history. Shahid Wasif played a good innings, unbeaten 26 of 21, but he didn't find a proper partner to support him. On the other end, they kept on losing many wickets every single break, especially Kaiza Durya, Kaiza Hayat, 4 runs, 5 wickets in 2 overs he bowled. Fitri Sham, 2 overs, 12 for 1, and Sharmi Munyandi, 2 overs, 16 for 1. What a performance here. Harun Arshad scored 18 of 14, apart from Shahid, who scored a 26, unbeaten 26 of 21. There was not much talk about the batting of Hong Kong, and it was not there. It's unfortunate for them as well. At the moment they came, it was over 9 runs per over to chase in a tricky pitch, which Malaysia kept on changing the bowlers, and well played all around for Malaysia.
Yep. I think it's fair to say that the Hong Kong batsmen they have done what they need to do. It's just that for tonight, the Malaysian bowlers have the upper hand against Hong Kong batsmen. Sar Hayat scoring, hitting just 4 runs by taking and took 5 wickets, and also good performance by Fitri Sham, Ravin Munyandi, as well as Shazrul Iqbal.
What a dream debutant for Keza Hayat. First delivery, first wicket he taken in his first international game, and completed his 2 overs for 4 runs and 5 wickets. Any bowler, it's a dream start for his career.
Yep.
And that's the end of the game, and Malaysia winning by 21 runs on Duckworth Lewis. And this is the first game of T20 Bi-Lateral series against Malaysia versus Hong Kong. We came live from Kinrara Oval, home of cricket in Malaysia. The second match.